Hi, my name's Brian.
Nice to meet you.
Good
Morning, thanks for your time.
Yeah.
And I have a little question that I couldn't go before because of the time. And first one, people are asking about if Lara will have any kind of backpack or bag to carry the objects. And because we've seen in the gameplay as well that she's taking arrows from the back, but it's nothing there. Or she takes a torch and appears suddenly in the hand. These all these details expected to polish in the final game.
Yeah, so the quiver will be in the final game. The torch, we haven't decided where we're... most torches are acquired off the world, but there are moments where you can pull out a torch. So we have been thinking about what we want to see on Lara's body and what we are going to say sort of becomes a location that we don't see. But our goal is to try to make sure Lara feels the equipment that she gets will be visible. But there are things, of course, like the artifacts that we collect. Those are not going to go into a visible backpack. We're not supporting a backpack or the idea of a backpack in this way.
Do you have a some kind of merchandise or something similar, or just decide to pre-order?
We're not going into a lot of details about special pre-order offers or anything along those lines. I know Carl has an amazing campaign. We're working very closely with a lot of great partners, so I'm excited about what the future looks like for those who like a deeper experience with, in addition to their game. How they can also expand on that with ancillary products, so I'm really excited about that. Well, we did showcase a new toy that is coming, so there's a prototype out, which I'm very happy with, and it seems the fans are as well, so that's great.
How long do you estimate to be the main story mode, and how long it will be like with all the secret and missions?
So we don't talk a lot about our time and the time of the journey. I think Carl's mentioned in the past we're roughly about 10-hour game and core path. For the Explorer, it can be many, many more hours. So our goal is to make sure that the main playthrough path is a nice, strong amount of time. But for those that really want to explore, we think it will be well more than 10 hours of
Will already have a multiplayer mode, and if yes, it will be cooperative or like player versus other players?
I wish I could go into details about that, but we have no other announcements other than the single player game we're doing right now.
About the dubbing process in other languages, including Spanish, is it expected to have featured trailers to like in Underworld when the exclusive level was going to be released? It was next month. In what state is the development of this process of the dubbing?
We have not started that process. I do know that we're going to have all the standard languages, so Spanish is definitely one of them. So I believe there's the support that you're accustomed to should still happen. We don't have a lot of details about that right now.
In the final version of the game, will Lara's necklace have their own physics, or it will be like it's now what we see that is just that's on the neck, like what happened with Amanda in the previous game?
It's definitely one of my goals. We don't have simulations completely locked down for the necklace, for the hair. All these things are still being refined. The great thing about physics-based systems is that you don't have to animate them, and as the game is being developed, we can just tune those physics as we go, and that's something that we can polish. That's definitely something that I'm going to be spending some time working on with my team.
We realized that before in the website was a geocache link, like partnership, but it suddenly disappeared. Does this mean that it's out of the partnership, or what will happen to it?
I don't know any details about that right now. I do know that Megan,
we can talk. We can ask Carl that one.
Yeah, that's a great one for Carl. Yeah,
we can ask him that right after this.
Okay. We see in the gameplay yesterday that Lara was getting hard. How this Lara's life work? Is it like you have to wait some time until she recovers automatically? Or how?
We do have the concept of health and damage in our game. She will be hurt. We don't go into a lot of details at this point because that's not where we're at in the presentation materials. But it is not a health pack system like the classics. It is more about regeneration. But there are more dimensions to that health system that we can go into later at a later date.
Another question is that the collector edition, when it will be released, it will be equal to all the countries, or it will be like different each one, like it happened before with Underworld and other games. Like for example, in one country it doesn't have a special edition or collector edition, another yes, but they include this.
That's another great question for Carl. I don't necessarily know the details on that specific question.
Does the detail on not just Lara but other secondary characters that are important in the plot, are they going to have like more detailed process on it? About Samantha, that is in the demo, some people said that she was like eye cross or something.
Yeah.
Is some disability or is it just like something to follow his game?
It was like I saw that footage and I saw the eye cross. I was like, oh, I can't believe I missed that. That was just an error in animation. This is still not finished final footage. She does not have an eye cross disability. Sam does not have an eye cross disability. Anyone out there that does have an eye cross disability, no disrespect, but Sam doesn't have it.
Is in plan in the future any PlayStation Vita version?
We do not have any specific plans other than the 3 platforms that we just discussed, and that's all I can really say at this point.
It was thought some time ago like it was going to be like merchandise 9, so it's still looking forward to 9. So.
This is another great question for Carl. My focus is mostly on the game itself, and Carl has working on a campaign for merchandise.
It was, I could hear that it was any plans maybe about Guardian of Light 2. If this happened, it would be like the new reboot Lara on it, or it would be more like the previous Guardian of Light?
We're not discussing any sequels for Guardian of Light at this point. Our main focus right now is to make sure we're launching the best Tomb Raider we can, and the future of the franchise of the Guardian of Light franchise is something that we're very proud of that game. We think it turned out amazing, but we're not really going into a lot of details about the future of that Splinter series.
So many people are asking all the time about the dual guns. It is maybe could be like some kind of improvement to the equipment, or we will be able to use it, or is at all?
We saw a little bit of a sneak peek from the Microsoft demo that Lara just doesn't have a bow; she'll have other weapons. We featured the shotgun as one of those weapons. We're not going into all the different weapons that we can have in the game, I believe the Tomb Raider fan is going to be very happy with the weapons they get to use in the final game.
Because dual guns is always since first game like more classic, and some people think that if they remove from the game, then it's losing something of the Tomb Raider style.
We believe Lara is the focus of Tomb Raider. It's like her character, her strength, her abilities. We focused on the bow as a signature weapon for this game because we think it fits best the survival story, and it will provide Lara a new suite of abilities, and we think that that's the best play for this game is to feature the bow as our signature weapon, But you know, all I can say at this point is I think the Tomb Raider fans are going to be very happy when all is said and done.
To do one more question.
Is it any reason about all this Xbox exclusive that is like area or something?
We have a fantastic relationship with Microsoft. They've been very good to us. We love working with them. It is a timed exclusive, so it is something that everyone will have access to. But yeah, I think really, it's an opportunity for us to work with Microsoft on this. But that we are definitely a multi-platform game, and Xbox, PS3, and PC are all going to get a lot of fantastic content.
Well, the last question for the finish. Okay. Yesterday you were talking, you were playing about for to explore the island, and like we have like map or something. But is this like something from the game, or she have to take a map, or why? How we can orientate on the island?
So there will be a map that you will hit a button, and you'll see some representation of where she is in context to that. The reason we didn't show it at E3, we haven't finished the visuals for the map. We have a very sort of a rough working version of that, but it will give the player the ability to see where she is, where her destinations are. And this is new for the Tomb Raider franchise, but we believe that it's something that it's optional, and you do not have to use a map if you want. But for those that do want to use it, it will be a nice way for you to understand a little bit more where you are in conjunction to the whole island. So it has a pretty interesting function. Once you use it, you won't be able to see where you haven't been. So there'll be parts of it that will be obscured to the player. They won't know. They know there's something out there, but they don't know what it is. As soon as you've explored it, though, that part of the map will illuminate, and you'll say, "Oh, this is where I am now," and it sort of gives you a progression of where Laura started, and where she goes throughout the adventure.
Thank you for your time.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
Can you give some greeting to the Croft Generation fans?
Yeah, my name's Brian Horton. I'm the Senior Art Director of Tomb Raider. It's great talking to you. Hope I got to answer your questions the best I could. Thanks a lot.